Hey guys, JJ back here. This time I'm going to give you guys a free college play for today. Buffalo versus Texas Tech. Line currently sits Texas Tech -4. Total is 146. Okay, so the Kerber play did not work out in our favor with her losing in 3 sets, breaking the channel's 4-game winning streak. But the principle still sits at what it is, and that's all about finding a good number and good prices. Now, either the sports books thought they were way off when they had Kerber priced at -185 a week ago, versus Andreescu, or maybe they were afraid they would end up getting crushed with Andreescu money based on how that performance was, so they adjusted the line. Or maybe Kerber had some hemorrhoids flare up on her during the match. We've all been there. We've all had those issues. Look, either way, long term, it's all about getting good pricing. If you got the +160 with Andreescu a week ago, and then 6 days later turned around and laid juice with Andreescu, it wouldn't have been ideal. Now I get it. If you didn't bet the match a week ago and then you saw this line, you're like, hey, you know what? I've been watching this chick play. I really like her. Okay, great. But it's all about finding value long term, and I just don't understand how people could have justified the value there. Granted, it won, and at the end of the day, as I said in the video, cash is king, and in small sample sizes, people seem to overreact about wins in that manner. But again, you're always looking for the right price. We're always looking for the right price. There'll be other plays. There'll be other tennis plays in this channel. But again, we were playing the price there. It just didn't work out. She got dropped in 3 sets, but it is what it is. So, okay, Texas Tech Buffalo. Again, seeing the line 4, total 146. Now, the play here is going to be Buffalo +4. Now, Buffalo is one of my favorite teams entering this tournament. I know they played Arizona State the first game. It was a little worrisome for me because I felt like Arizona State could keep pace with them. But Buffalo really pushed down on defense and really played well and then was able to pull away. Offensively, this team is so sound. And defensively, they're a lot better, I think, than people think. For starters, they're one of the few mid-majors in the country that rank the top 30 in offense and defensive efficiency. Now, Texas Tech is ranked #1 in defensive efficiency as per KenPom, but Buffalo's pace will be one they really quite haven't seen yet. I know Buffalo doesn't really have any marquee victories this season due to maybe some poor scheduling, but I know they brought back nearly everyone from last year, and they had a decent run last year as well. They're the 14th oldest team in the nation. I mean, from an experience perspective, there's very few. There may not even be any teams that are more experienced than this one left in the tournament. They're very strong on the glass. They have 3 guys who can score. 3 guys who score more than 14 points per game, and have great role guys that come off the bench. On Tech's side, and this is a team a lot of people are picking, to go pretty far in this tournament, and I don't mind it. My thing is this is a team that goes on a lot of scoring droughts throughout games. You've seen it throughout the season. Now they've had a really good year for them. They should have won the Big 12 tournament. Obviously, they stumbled a bit there, but either way, this team has gone through various scoring droughts through various different games this year. And I worry with a team like Buffalo that's so efficient at scoring, especially in transition. If Texas Tech goes through a few of those droughts, this is really going to be. There's going to be plenty of opportunities for Buffalo to really potentially pull away from this team and slow. If they can get a little bit of a lead, throw a little extra pressure on Tech, it'll definitely play out in Buffalo's favor. The total on this game sits at 146, which tells me Vegas expects Buffalo's pace to really counter Texas Tech's, not only their defense, but their want to really slow this game down and limit the total amount of possession. This total at 146 is actually the second highest total that Texas Tech's had all season long. The only one that was higher was when they played Duke. And that was earlier in the year too. I think before people truly knew this Texas Tech's team's identity defensively and how they really want to slow the game down. So clearly Vegas is really expecting Buffalo's pace to really reign true here. So ultimately, and I think, like I said, I think that pace and that efficiency scoring is going to be a problem for Tech, and Tech's ability to really go through droughts throughout a game, I think, will also hurt them. Now, I'm not saying that they upset here, but there is probably some value in the money line. I think it's like +155 or +160. But man, four points feels so huge in this spot. I will happily take all of them, and this should honestly be one of the better games of the slate. And again, I like that senior leadership to really let Buffalo hang around in this game late. Maybe even potentially pull the upset. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you are not. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And I think the record for the channel in college basketball is up to 20-7. So we've been relatively good on the college basketball end. I'll get you some more spring training stuff, and obviously, like I said, we'll do some more tennis as well. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to drop any comments below. I know there's quite a few games today, so any comments you have, or any leans you have, or any bets you're making, how's your bracket doing, anything like that, feel free to drop it below. I'll be happy to respond. So again, I want to thank you guys for staying loyal. Thank you guys for watching the videos, and I'll be back soon.